going to switch gears and talk about Super Bowl advertising. We want to give a recap from 2007 Super Bowl advertising. Last month, we talked about what to expect, and now that we've kind of seen what we saw, we want to talk about it.
We're going to talk
Share
about what
opinions.
to have expected.
What to have expected.
Or rather, what did you think, Jess?
Overall, I don't want to say I was disappointed, but
were you
I wasn't
disappointed, though?
impressed. I wasn't impressed.
A lot of people were disappointed. A
lot of the blogs that we saw as well, everyone was seemingly disappointed.
Yeah.
There were some good ones, but
yeah, there was some good ads. I mean, I don't
been.
know. I have the bucket's half full kind of mentality, so I saw the good in it. Mm-hmm. But there were a lot that just weren't that good.
Yeah, we have a few videos. I found so many different polls, so many different studies, and they were kind of all over the board.
Yeah, because I heard from what you found, it was something completely different than what I've been looking at. Yeah, like you found a top three,
very different from what I found. It was a completely different top three, actually.
Do we want to start by going through what some of the ones that we talked about last month and talk about how those ended up being?
We talked about the Doritos ad last month. A consumer actually created the idea and sent it into Doritos.
Did you see they actually showed two of them?
Yeah, I did. I liked the first one better, where the guy was driving down the road and he sees the girl and gets in a wreck.
That one was better.
I like that one better. And that one was ranked #1 by IAG Research.
I think
they did a poll.
I would disagree. I mean, it was okay.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was that great.
I didn't think it was the best one, but it was pretty good.
It was all right. The other one, not so much.
Yeah, I didn't think it was great.
With the girl in the, you had the girl at the grocery store scanning chips and getting excited about it.
She was cool. I liked her.
I didn't like her.
I did like her. I liked the first one better.
Yeah. All right, so what else was there? We had the NFL contest.
Had the NFL contest.
With Gino Bona. Did you see his results?
I did. I was very disappointed in that one because it wasn't exactly like what they said it would be.
Really?
They were supposed to have the Boyz II Men music playing in the background.
True, they didn't. They must not have been able to, Boyz II Men is actually, a pretty big deal. So I would imagine it was very hard to secure the rights and the royalties from them.
Was hilarious, and then I saw the commercial and was so disappointed.
Oh, I thought it was good.
No, it was decent, but there was supposed to be a fan in the shower with makeup all over his face, football makeup, washing his hair, crying, and I thought that would have been hilarious. And
my favorite part was where they were scrubbing the star off the horse in Dallas.
Yeah,
that was pretty good.
But no, it was decent. And then Blockbuster, did you see the mouse ad?
Yeah. I read something else that you read something where they said that was great, right?
No, it was ranked #2 also by IAG
I went
Research.
Somewhere that ranked it last.
See,
they said it was. Man, these blogs got to get their act together. We need a universal opinion to work off of.
Did you see the Coca-Cola commercial?
I did. That was pretty cool. That was not new though.
A cartoon.
That actually won.
I hadn't seen it before.
That actually won at the Cannes Lions last year.
Really?
Or Cannes. How do you say that?
Ken.
Ken's.
Is it Con?
It Ken's Lions.
No.
The lions that belong to Ken.
No, that's not what it is. Anyway, Coke was good.
Yeah, it was good.
IAG ranked the Coke commercial 3rd.
All right.
And then you loved the Garmin Mapmaster.
Garmin Mapmaster.
I didn't know
that was
what the heck Garmin was until I saw
until
the
that.
And I still didn't know until I looked it up online because the commercial doesn't
They had
really
the
tell
rockin'
you.
soundtrack, the Map Monster.
Tell us about the Map Monster. Map Master.
Well, I mean, you got.
I saw this commercial. And I was
Garmin
like,
allows you to defeat the evils of maps in a very Power Rangers-esque sort of. Apparently, you shoot rays out of your abdomen. It's all very exciting stuff.
Very exciting. Snickers. Did you see the Snickers mechanic and the controversial?
Yeah,
kiss?
I was. I imagine people would be offended.
This was one of the commercials that had the highest recall. It wasn't one of the favorites, but it had the highest one of the highest recalls. I didn't think there was anything wrong with it.
Any publicity is good publicity.
Exactly.
Can we say that?
Well, no. I mean,
it got
if you
pulled
can recall
after
the commercial, then they obviously did something right.
Did you hear they pulled it off the air?
Yeah, Mars pulled it off their website also. They had a microsite devoted to this commercial, and you could post what you thought about it, and they had to take it off because
they must have got a lot of. I was very offended.
And then the Sales Genie commercial.
SalesGenie.com.
I thought this was kind of pathetic.
This was my favorite, worst commercial ever in the world.
I thought it was really pathetic. It's not a Super Bowl commercial.
No, it's not really a anything commercial.
Yeah, I mean,
wow. What are you doing, Rob? How do you get all those sales?
It was a joke. I thought.
You must have sold $300 million.
Go to salesgenie.com.
No, yeah.
Only
like
a
that.
dumb person works hard. It's about working efficiently or something. I don't know. He says he has some very memorable quote that I'm forgetting.
Well, while you're thinking about it, I love the Anheuser-Busch commercial where they're sitting in the classroom, teaching them. I think they had immigrants.
Oh, with Carlos Mencia.
Yeah, Carlos Mencia.
I liked it too.
I thought that one was really good. But Anheuser-Busch, surprisingly, was one of the largest advertisers, but they didn't see any increase in traffic from last year. Last year they had 700,000 hits a day on their website right after the Super Bowl.
Really?
This year it was 300,000.
Oh.
So their advertising wasn't as effective.
So they actually went down a lot.
Went down a lot.
They had some.
GoDaddy had the same situation. They didn't see any increase in traffic from last year.
The GoDaddy ad was horrible.
Yeah, I didn't like that either.
It was just not. There was nothing exciting about it. There was nothing. It wasn't controversial. It must be that whole. It's Boobgate.
Mm-hmm.
It's Janet. This is all Janet Jackson's fault. Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake went out and ruined sexy ads for the Super Bowl and for everybody.
One reason why advertisers would see a decrease in traffic, though, is because a lot of people go to YouTube now to see videos instead of going to the advertisers' websites. But even YouTube, iFilm, and several other websites saw a decrease from last year. So this was the second largest audience ever that the Super Bowl has seen. So
to last year?
No, ever.
I mean,
1994. I think 1994 was the largest.
That was the highest?
Yeah. So it was interesting to see that they had the second largest audience and how people reacted.
They didn't like it.
So not a good thing for advertisers.
Do better next year, guys.
Do better next year. That is our Super Bowl advertising recap. If you'd like to share your opinions, you can go online to ad2tampabay.org and tell us what you thought about this year's ads.